Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 18th. This week, we're going to just jump right in here, as always, and we are going to see what comes up for you. We're going to take a look at your current energies with this main spread. We'll take that. Why not? And then we are going to clarify with the baby tarot here, and we are going to see what additional details want to come up for you. I would also make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what is going on for you this week here, Capricorn. But Capricorn, let's see here what we have going on for you. You start off with this taking risks card here. So obviously I feel like there could be some sort of risk that you're taking. You have the Fool here as well, which can also represent taking a risk or taking a leap of faith. And you also have this, you have two fives. To me, fives can sometimes represent taking a risk. You end with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, as far as a risk is concerned, can represent maybe kind of like getting a job that's based off of a hobby. It can represent starting a business that's based off of a hobby. And it can also represent moving towards competition. Again, competition is not a bad thing, despite what everybody says. To me, competition, you can learn a lot from competition. I always say these people are training, they are not fighting. They are learning how to fight. And again, this doesn't even have to do with, it doesn't even have to be fighting. Some of you could just be learning how to date. You could be, and there's competition in dating, right? Maybe you're learning how to have a business. There's competition in business. So I feel like you're just learning at this time, and that's probably the risk that you're taking here. I almost feel like you're outshining something here in a lot of ways. You have the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and the Sun. Like I said, I feel like you need to give yourself more credit here. I get like a little bit of kind of like imposter syndrome energy here in your reading, Capricorn, because, I don't know, just feels like a little withdrawn, feeling like you're not good enough. We even go this way here. You have the Sun, the High Priestess, and the Death card. The Death card has the Sun coming up in the background there between the two pillars that are on the moon. And there's kind of like a lot of mystery here in this reading. But I feel like for some of you, you need to kind of like give yourself more credit in some sort of situation. But excuse me, I really feel like you're outshining someone here in this first row. You have the Ten of Swords, which is definitely something being dead, done, over with, but you have the Lovers. It's almost like, I feel like something is being pulled apart here with the Lovers. Like, look at how this angel's hands, he's got them like apart, but I almost feel like something is being pulled apart here. We could look at that and say, okay, a relationship is being pulled apart or something like that. Maybe intuitively it means that you're moving on to kind of like a new relationship, but I don't think that's what it is at all. I'm getting crazy messages for you here, Capricorn. I feel like it's saying like you are seeing behind the curtain in a certain area of your life. It's almost like you're realizing, kind of like a secret sauce or something like that in work or business. It's like you're realizing a reality. And I feel like this is going to lead to success with the Sun card. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you. Crazy reading. You have the Sacred Reverence card. Again, I'm just getting like killing sacred cows is popping into my head with this card. I feel for some of you, if you don't know what killing sacred cows is, it's basically where, something you have believed to be true or something that everybody believes to be true is found out to not be true. I'm paraphrasing here. That's not exactly what it means, Capricorn, but I'm getting that message. It's like almost like something that you thought was true is kind of falling apart. Last week I said to someone, I said, it's almost like taking the red pill. It's like where, in the movie The Matrix, where, you could be waking up to a reality, but it could be kind of like an uncomfortable reality. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. I get this like feeling of awakening to something here. In a lot of ways, I feel that whatever you're awakening to here, Capricorn, sets you free. You have the Five of Cups, High Priestess, and the Fool. And the Fool is jumping towards the Sun. But at the same time, the Fool has the Sun at his back. So I feel like this is saying, like, whatever you're realizing or whatever truth that you're realizing at this time, I feel like you need to allow it to push you into the future. You have the High Priestess here. I do feel like you need to trust your intuition here with the High Priestess. I also feel like you need to kind of like learn more about mysteries, because again, Ten of Swords, High Priestess, Five of Wands. I feel like this Five of Wands is saying learn as much as you can. The High Priestess can represent things that kind of enter into our awareness. It can represent things that we learn or things that we, sudden realizations that we have, pretty much anything. So I feel like you need to learn as much as you can with this High Priestess and this Five of Wands here. And it's probably going to be about things that just pop into your awareness at random times. I feel that you do need to be more flexible. This to me, I mean, that was crazy. This card popped out with this card here. This card is flexible. Called Flexible. This is a higher power card. It's almost like the card flew off, as you saw there, Capricorn, and it's almost like you're being guided by a higher power at this time. I think this flexible card is popping up because I feel that maybe things aren't going to happen the way that you thought they were going to happen. And I'm going to give you 2 reasons why. You have the Death card, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Wands. You have the High Priestess here, which represents Pisces. Neptune and Pisces basically says we all have certain goals, certain things that we want to achieve, but we're probably not going to achieve them the way that we think, according to Neptune and Pisces. So we need to be flexible. We need to realize that the universe is pushing us in a certain direction. You also have the Five of Wands as well, which is like conflict. And so you could be conflicted or you could be, it's almost like you could be being pushed towards something that you never thought was true with this Sacred Reverence card, I feel, here in this Five of Wands. I almost feel like they're connected in some way. I feel like this is saying, this whole reading basically is saying, stay open to other ways of doing things. And I would also stay open to other beliefs as well. This does not mean that you have to change your beliefs about anything, and this is very general, but some of you could have like certain beliefs about love, but maybe they're just not true, right? And maybe you believe it on a very deep level, and maybe it's very hard to accept this belief, but at the same time, it's like going to be something that sets you free. Same thing in business as well. It's like maybe there's something you believe about business, but maybe it's just not true. Or maybe it's not true for you as well. Maybe things just work very differently for you in your life. And I feel once you try something new, something different, I feel like that's when everything works out for you here in this last row. I really feel you're being guided at this time. And again, I feel like this is just saying that you could be being pushed towards something new right now. And I feel like it feels like you're going in the wrong direction, probably because you just don't believe it, with this card here. So maybe you feel that like money is evil, right? But maybe there's like a job that wants to pay a bunch of money. And it's like you're being pushed towards something that you're kind of resisting. I feel like saying resistance is almost like the answer for you here, Capricorn. I feel like it's going to cause growth, and it's also going to cause, all sorts of other great things. I have no clue what I'm talking about. So let's figure out what this is. So thank you for being here, Capricorn. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. I really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But I want to see kind of like what you're being pushed towards. But let's just let the cards clarify and see what it is. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, finally having the resources to do something. That is your energy. That is Capricorn. The Fool, again, needing to take a leap of faith towards something new. And the Ten of Wands here. And it's like you've already done a lot of work at this time. Ten of Wands is like being exhausted after a long journey. And so I feel for some of you, you have been on a very long, difficult journey in your life. And I feel like it's time for this new beginning that the Fool is going to be presenting you with. And also the Death card as well is a new beginning. That Queen of Pentacles really says you have the resources to step off on this new path. This whole reading to me is like a new path. Some of you could be being pushed towards new love. Maybe the uncomfortable truth is that, a person from the past isn't right for you and you're being pushed towards someone new. And that's what I feel this reading is saying. You have the King of Wands here. You have the Nine of Swords here. You're worried about nothing here, Capricorn, and the Ace of Swords. You know what this is, Capricorn? I will tell you what this is. My neighbors are sleeping, so I'm trying not to yell right now because they sleep late. And I try to be quiet here and not yell, but I want to yell right now because, so feel my excitement, Capricorn. I feel like saying that it's like you don't realize how good something new is going to be. It's like you could be feeling like you're losing a lot. I feel like you're about to gain, everything you've ever wanted. So I feel like you need to realize that this uncomfortable truth is pushing you towards a life you've probably never imagined. We're going to pull an outcome row here and see what we get. But I feel there is like a major victory coming in for you with this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords really says you're conquering the mountain. You are conquering something. The Ace of Swords is above the mountains here, Capricorn, and says basically you will easily be able to overcome future obstacles, no problem. So I feel like you're overcoming something. It's like you're having a victory over something here, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you here. You have the Hierophant, so marriage. You have the Wheel of Fortune, your destiny, like I said, and you have the Devil, your energy. You show up in this diagonal twice. You show up first as the Queen of Pentacles, and then you show up down here as the Devil, which is the major arcana version of you. So this definitely puts you in a position of power and strength here, Capricorn. I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position here this week. The Hierophant is definitely having learned. The Wheel of Fortune is your destiny. So I feel for a lot of you, you're moving more towards your destiny and probably a lot of luck here. Boom, blessings. You are blessed at this time here, Capricorn. I feel like you just have to release something from the past. I would say for those of you who are asking, like maybe you came to this reading and maybe you're wondering if you should let go of someone, I would say yes, because I feel like it's going to push you towards your true purpose, your true person, or your true purpose. Same thing, I keep getting this weird message about like doing something that you've never thought before, something that you are, I wouldn't say you're against it. Again, this is not something that is like against your morals or against your, deep held beliefs or anything, but I do feel like you are challenging your beliefs. Again, Neptune and Pisces, I will tell you what, Neptune and Pisces is rough. And, to me, Neptune and Pisces is a challenge to traditional beliefs, like things that we have always believed. Could be true, could be not true. And, the other thing about Neptune and Pisces is what's true for you is probably not true for someone else. So Neptune and Pisces is here to kind of make us realize that. But you have this Blessed card, King of Cups, definitely could be love coming in for you this week as well. Could be a Pisces. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. A lot of happiness, happy home, happy family energy. And the Knight of Wands as well. I definitely feel like you were dealing with a player person in the past here, Capricorn. So I feel for some of you, it's like you're used to a very in and out energy here with the Knight of Wands. So if you're looking for love, I feel like you are almost used to kind of a person who's very in and out. I feel like you need to change being used to that. I feel like you need to say it's not normal to be dealing with that with this Knight of Wands. I feel like there's someone who's willing to invest, in you, who's willing to have a serious relationship. So, I would stay more open to that. For others, this is just fortune after difficulty, a lot of happiness. The Knight of Wands is, again, probably some sort of desire that you have, some sort of desire that you have always had. But I do feel that for you to accomplish this desire, it's like something is going to, there's some sort of sacred cow that needs a killing here. As violent as that sounds, we're not literally talking about cows here, Capricorn. We're talking more figuratively. So, that's what I'll say about that. But, I feel like you're kind of releasing some sort of long-held belief. And like I said, it can be very difficult to do that, especially if you've been told something is a truth for a very long period of time. For others, it could be just a truth that you have made up yourself that you're releasing here. And you have the Chariot, definitely a victory coming in for you. This could be moving, by the way, as well, Capricorn. Eight of Swords. Yeah, needing to set yourself free because it's like that's going to lead to true happiness. And the Six of Cups, more true happiness. This is a very happy reading as well. You have the Sun, the Death card. The Sun is coming up between the two pillars that are on the moon on the Death card. So I feel like there could be a lot of happiness coming in for you here, Capricorn. But again, I keep trying to get more detail about exactly what you need to release here. And yeah, I feel like you just need to be grateful at this time with your with the things that you have in your life. Yeah, you have this Healing Chaos card. A lot of you could be healing. I would say that the Healing Chaos card, I feel like you're just looking at this, you're healing finances. And so why do I say that? Because you have 0 financial cards here. I'm getting something about the opposite. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be healing your finances or gathering more resources with this reading. So it's almost like the opposite. But I also feel, again, some of you are doing something that you don't think is possible. I would just encourage you to do things that you don't think are possible, Capricorn, or to do things that are a little bit outside. I wouldn't even call this a comfort zone. I would just say if you have always believed something about whatever it is you want, I would just try the opposite. Like if you have always believed that you could only date people who are, under 6 feet tall or whatever, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, Capricorn. I would say try the opposite. Try shorter, try taller, try whatever. If you believe that you can't travel and move, travel somewhere, do it. Like I feel like you're challenging long-held beliefs of this reading, and I feel like it's going to change your life. That's why it's important. I feel like there's kind of like this element of destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. So I really like this for you, Capricorn. So thank you for watching, Capricorn. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, feel free to subscribe and also drop a like. Really appreciate all the support. But thank you, Capricorn, and I hope this makes sense. It didn't make sense to me, but thank you for watching if you made it to the end, and enjoy your week.